Okay, more excitement here. We have the switch deal install, and all right, so get this apart. Something here, kind of pinchy thing I can grab this with. Just kind of loosen that up a little bit. There we go. So it says install the 3PDT triple pole double throw is what that stands for. People who don't know. Into the okay, so this has got a plastic washer, 2 nuts, and it's telling me that I need to be careful to have this section here pointing up towards the pots. So let's see if there's any more explanation. Oh, throw it in there. Yeah. Okay. I guess throw it in there. Yeah. That's ugly. I wonder if I should move it down a little bit. Because I certainly could. I have the hardware to move this thing down a little bit. So I think I'm going to. I think what God intended was to not have that sticking out quite so far. Oops. I did that wrong, didn't I? Put the washer on first. So I need to do the screw first. Give it a right about. Let's see what that looks like. That might be enough poking out. And a little bit more. Give it another couple of turns here. All right. Let's see how that looks. And this goes there, I guess. I'm going to need some more. Could be I should just put the whole thing in there, but it just looks so dang ugly. Yeah, okay, that looks better. And I was careful to keep the orientation proper, so here's that. Like I said, I'm going to go back and Loctite these nuts anyway. Alright then, so there's that. Woohoo! Exciting! It's coming together. Woohoo! Alright. Alright, so I got a little bored and decided to turn some music on, so sorry. Anyway, let's see here. We got the next step of this is to do the wires. Okay. And actually I've got a wiring diagram. I'm just gonna put that up so I can reference it. Here's the main wiring diagram. Just gives me an idea what to do here, and then I'm going to start working on wiring this thing, because this is kind of the big ugly. There's a bunch of different color wires here that are not in the drawings, which isn't a big deal. Shows a couple of some black wires that are going to go into those pots, which is also big deal. Alright, I'm going to work on the wiring a little bit and I'll come back. Okay, so we're getting to the point here where I'm actually doing some significant wiring, and I'll tell you, this is surprisingly not my most fun part. This is actually kind of the hardest section of this, to be honest. I guess now it wants me to put the jacks in, and that little gizmo, which is skipped. Skipped that whole part. But the weird part about this wiring is that the colors and even the diagram don't have well, there's not very many colors, And I got a lot of colorful wire here, which is fine. I got plenty of wire, way more than I need. And I'm just going to go along, document which I'm using for what, because there's not enough of the colors they're showing here or here to do this job. There's not enough red, there's not enough blue, there's not enough black. So I'm just going to go and kind of make it up as I go. But at least once I get this one done, I'm not going to have to worry about it too much. I'm going to go ahead and install the LED now into that thing. That's what it's showing me to do kind of next. Alright, so I'll get that done. And let's see here. Alright. Put that bad boy in there. I think my camera battery is dying here, so I'm gonna have to stop and go plug it in for a minute. Anyway, as I just did, just got the thing freaking charged up. This is actually probably going to be a multi-part video because of the simple lack of bandwidth on the 15-minute time frame that the YouTube license I have gives me. So, all right, so this is going to go in there like yo. Sort of right there. Anyway, I gotta stop now, and I gotta take this phone, camera. All right, well, my camera died, but I went ahead and finished it anyway. It's actually like I said, the wiring was kind of the hardest part of this, and I do not like how the battery just kind of flops around there. It's just like just kind of flops around. Not real super excited about that, but I have to come up with some solution kind of keep that from flopping around. But the good news is that actually works. I put the little silver thing in there. Let me grab a quarter with the cable. I mean, it works in terms of it turns the light on. I don't know if it actually works. I haven't plugged it in anything, but I just need the speaker wire here. So I plug it in, and this is the one with the this is the one with the power interrupter circuit in it. So if it's unplugged, it doesn't drain the battery or whatever. But it's got a plug in there. You can see it. The LED says, "Yeah, I'm there. Active." VLD, some kind of disease probably associated with that. But so this is what the thing looks like with the cover off, obviously. But it's kind of cool. I mean, it's a nice little unit. And I did solder all the pots in there. Did this little wiring job. There's a little couple of jumpers there. One's just a piece of wire there, and this is a jumper. But I haven't tested it yet. I haven't actually plugged it into an amp or a guitar yet. But it seems to it hasn't blown any, none of the caps have popped, so I guess I got those in right. None of the other caps look like they're in any distress. We'll have to see. I just don't know. Everything, which is weird. The lead, the input, doesn't have a ground on it anywhere. Just the input. It's weird, but whatever. I guess it doesn't need it. You know. So there is the finished Ballou pedal, and I just want to tell everybody I just got tired of waiting for Ty because he's busy and going off and doing stuff and touring with his band, and you know, I think he's with his folks this week or whatever, but family. Got a family thing going. But we'll get to it. At least now, if this works, if this actually does function, then we'll be ahead of the game. I built one. I've kind of gone through all the pain and the suffering of learning all the little ins and outs about it. But so Ty's project should together pretty well as well. And anybody interested in building one of these, there's definitely some there's a level of skill you need with these types of projects. You need to know how to identify components. You need to know how to solder, obviously, duh. And you need to know how to do things like, make little jumpers and stuff like that. But you see this battery just kind of plops out. I'm not okay with that. I have to fix that. I got to put something in there. I don't know what yet. Some kind of a little sleeve in there or something. I hate to. Well, in the kit, it looked like this thing would just fit in there real good and tight, and that was going to be awesome, but that's just not the case. It's a floppy one. So I'll have to figure out some kind of solution for that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a little piece of something. I don't know. If you have any ideas on what I can do to make this work better, I am all ears. But anyway, again, like I said, this is the Kurt Ballou pedal finished. And this paint's crappy, I know, I don't care. And like I said, I haven't tested it yet. I will at some point. It's the input, output. I guess I could mark those. I got the pen out here. Put that in. This is out. Just kind of make it sort of obvious there, hopefully. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the project. It was a lot of fun.